All right. It's game 3. Semi-final, game 3. Sorry, pig, I would have stopped in that. Not that pig cares. Anyway, GreyRavon in the top left of Golden Aura, which, you know, is quite a lot like Death Aura, but more golden. We have GreyRavon, and in the bottom right, top left GreyRavon, bottom right, HangemHigh, who needs a win, essentially. So GreyRavon has twice cracked out a roach build. HangemHigh drone scouting by the looks of things, and I've got to say that is sensible. You need to know if this, the only way you beat this roach build is if you know it's coming. So maybe he's going to go for a hatch block here. Yeah, quite like the hatch block as well. Not wrong with that. So HangemHigh is just going to muck about here and be a bit of a foot. GreyRavon sending 2 workers down to deal with this, which feels a little unnecessary. HangemHigh is going to get out of there. But look, there's no 3 workers chasing this. So he's had reasonable value from that. He's going to come... Oh, hello. Now, GreyRavon's Overlord was right over that. If you look at the vision range here, the vision range of this hatchery, this would be outside it. But the Overlord was right above it. So GreyRavon has pulled quite a lot of workers to deal with that. I think that's more workers than is necessary, but it is going to end this pretty quickly. I feel like 4 or maybe 5 workers kills the hatch before it finishes, which is all you need. Now, HangemHigh's worker is, however, still alive, and he's going to No, he's not going to rebuild. He's not. He's going to go home. So he does have a hatch at home, but it is delayed. He has got a pull at home. It is actually well ahead of GreyRavon's. So all this mucking about has definitely slowed GreyRavon down quite a lot. But it's slowed HangemHigh's hatch significantly. But with that said, his pull is going to be much, much faster than GreyRavon's. I'd love to see the worker go back in for a scout, because if you know that that's the case, you don't build a single other drone in this game, do you? You just hold the Z button and you go across the map and you dominate, because you're going to have lings first and you're going to get some work done with them. You're going to have a queen first, so you're going to have more larvae. You're going to have speed first. Just all of those things that are going to let you really, really put pressure on your opponent. So GreyRavon is building a couple of safety lings. 6 lings, in fact, in production. So she knows that this pool was lit and that she may well have to defend. However, HangemHigh has actually gone for the roach warren. I don't know. I'd have preferred, the moment this was finished, I'd have preferred the lings. And just get across the map, get in your opponent's face. Speed, researching, big ling flood, go and give your opponent an extremely hard time. GreyRavon, having built these safety lings, this build is well behind where she would like it to be. I'm assuming we're about to see the same build as we had before the roach warren's down, the Evo chamber. Now that there's a wall here, much harder to get stuff done with the lings. Like much harder. Depending if you can catch GreyRavon off guard, maybe you get the lings in. But there's an Overlord here, so you know, Overlord here, the lings can't escape the base without popping up on the mini map. So as long as you've got half an eye on the mini map, you're likely to see lings move out, and you can respond to it. As it is, it's a lair coming for HangemHigh. There's no lair yet for GreyRavon, so HangemHigh could potentially get roach speed. Oh, it's a bending. What? I don't get it. You don't have ling speed, so are you really going? I don't get it. Why did I don't understand what's happened? Why did we build a roach warren if we're not building lings? And why are we building lings when we don't have ling speed? There's two. I don't know. I feel like HangemHigh is tilted by the last 2 games, because this build, this is not a build. This just isn't a build. It's just not. Okay. I don't know. I don't really know what's happening. Dropper Lords. Okay, so we're going to go for Ben Ren. Overlord speed isn't being researched. It's going to be a It's going to be the slowest Benren you've ever seen, and you're literally going to fly this across the map. You know, the slicker move would have been to walk the lings to here, convert this Overlord to the Dropper Lord, because these are going to take roughly a day and a half to get across the map. But you've already got you've got a Lord here. Just move that into some space. GreyRavon's got a pretty good spread of Overlords outside her base, so it's going to be tricky. Overlords have got a pretty serious sight range. It's going to be tricky to find a way in that doesn't get spotted. But look how slowly these things are going. I mean, you're not going to get value from them for a very, very long time. So I don't know what the plan is here. GreyRavon has got a significant number of roaches up. I feel like HangemHigh had an opportunity when GreyRavon's hatch was delayed so much. If he knew that the pool was that lit, a serious opportunity to go and get some hurt done on his opponent, and I feel like he squandered that with this kind of janky build. He doesn't really have as many roaches as he should. Not the spines here is good news. Why are there no Ravagers? But there's no roach speed for HangemHigh, and roach speed is now up for GreyRavon, as is +1. So she's miles ahead in upgrades, and the number of roaches here on the map is also higher. So the only thing that HangemHigh has got going for him is the 2 Dropper Lords, and I don't even know where those are anymore. Where are the Dropper Lords for HangemHigh? Okay, here they come. So GreyRavon surely sees them. They're not actually unloading the bens, and you've got to be careful when you unload these. You do not want the benlings going for the queen. You definitely want the benlings going for workers. So let's see how much damage this can get done. Does need to start unloading. So here we go. Pretty good damage, to be fair. This last benling unfortunately wasted. Yeah, pretty good damage. Let's have a look. 11 workers go down. So HangemHigh does now have a significant worker lead. That's pretty good. Can he hold this now, I wonder? So looking at the units tab, 38 roaches versus 22. +1 and speed. I feel like the short answer is no. There just isn't enough firepower here. Now, the spines are helping, but where are the queens for the transfuses? There aren't any. This is the only queen on the map. Oh, I like the Benren in the end. I think wasn't terrible. Needed either speed or to use an Overlord already in position. You know, if you know that that's what you're planning, you can send the Overlords into position way in advance of having any Benlings, and it's much faster to send the lings across the map. But I don't know. There was definitely a wide open opportunity to win that game nearer the start, when you did such a good job of delaying the hatch, slowing the entire build down. You bought yourself a window of opportunity to get in your opponent's face and get damage done. Slow Dropper Lords with slow benlings in them. You know, how much later? Let's have a look. Yeah, I mean, it's almost 7 minutes and these benlings are coming in. You know, if these benlings had been here 2 minutes ago, then yeah, fantastic. But this, as much as I like the benling drop onto the mineral line, as much as I think that's a great and wonderful thing, it's a pity this last one went the wrong way. To be honest, it made no difference, because the standing army of GreyRavon, you know, she could lose all her workers right now and she still won. Because you cannot beat this standing army. Anyway, it's GreyRavon. Oh look, I've got the scoreline the wrong way around. It is GreyRavon that goes 3-0 and books a place in the final. GG.